So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Jorginho gets across to intercept that.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Gravenberch! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Gravenberch, played out towards the right wing. And here's Mohamed Salah. And that is expertly dealt with. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He is through here. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Gravenberch. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Haaland. That has been cut short. Well, that's an inviting ball. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nice interception, well timed. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's tried one! Oh, he's been caught napping! And that was very necessary. Well read, nice interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Showing great feet there. He's got away. And he's cut it out. Guardiola. Foden could move up a gear here. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Alexander-Arnold, deftly done. That's been cut out, well played.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here, and he's picked out the run. Foden. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rodri. Oh, super find. It is a corner, good chance.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gravenberg is there and he can get that clear. Just eases him off the ball. So what can they make of this? He's played him through. And he's taking no chances there. Guardiol. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's got the shot away! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Distributed tidily. Haaland. Foden. Here's Rodri. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, De Bruyne.
And the second half gets underway.
Rodri.
Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead.
Bernardo Silva. Number 8, Kovacic.
Ball is over the line. Ball's out once more. Great defending, strong and determined.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Torres! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Haaland. Aims beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way. And that is out of play. Defending was strong and firm. Konate is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hits one! Worth a try, but not this time.
Gravenberg really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Foden. Stones calmly anticipates. Stones with the clearance. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking for the runner. That's a decent clearance.
Match was 71,898. Substitution on the field.
We have got changes here
Coming
from
on
both
the
sides, in
field
fact.
is number 52.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Substitution in progress.
Throw in. That's an excellent interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. Charged and Torres! They are rampant! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And there was his... Oh, he's been caught up. There's the hit! It's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So is this the start of a comeback? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fernandez does well to get it back. And he's managed to get free. He rises! Now, who's going to be first to this? Soboslai producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He has found the way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that looks a good ball through. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's found the way through. Real chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Torres. And a shot! And he hits the net! And surely that settles it! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Phil Foden.
So,
Number
time for
5,
changes on
Van
both
Dijk.
sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Son Heung-min.
And that is a
Number
little
3,
undercooked.
Ruben Diaz.
That pass has been
Substitution.
well intercepted. He can run onto that. So much time. Torres! Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Stones gets over and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. He could be in here. Can he finish? It's there! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he can clear it away. Kovacic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Of Mohamed Salah! That's a half-decent try.
Mohamed Salah has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
6 added minutes has been
Bernardo
indicated.
Silva. And they can counter here. Well timed, excellent interception. Works it forward. Looking for options for movement. Chip through. That is good alertness. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bernardo Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. Szoboszlai. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. And he's found a way past. He's one-on-one! And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.